Tired of breaking these things all the time? Tired of having to go old school? I'm gonna show you how you can use a static probe in your old Fanuc control. You can use a G31 skip for this purpose. The way this works is you command a motion, a move, and it's triggered, then the move will be cancelled. You can also, if your machine is fancier, you have this high-speed signal which is about 0 to 2 milliseconds versus G31 which is about 10 milliseconds. The skip signal is on X4 bit 7. On my machine, X4 bit 7 will show up on the connector XC1 at pin 33. This is the connector XC1 from the drawing. This is input 33. I have attached a probe detect wire here. And the probe trigger, I have it attached to 24 volt there via a fuse. Just in case shorts out, I don't want to blow up everything else. I'm doing 24 volts over here because my probe is normally closed, which means in order for it to trigger, you will need to break the signal. So this way, I will also have to invert to read the trigger on the falling edge rather than the default, which is the rising edge. I'm going to show that in the control in a second. Parameter 6200 bit 1 is how you specify if you want to trigger on a 1 or on a 0. Passive probes typically are normally closed. You will need to break the connection for it to trigger. Here we go to parameter 6200 bit 1. I already set it to 1, which means that it's now triggering when the signal becomes 0 rather than 1. When it's reverted like that, when the probe is not attached, it will trigger, so it will basically fail to probe, which is what you want. It's the safer option. I have a simple program here that just goes to the 0xy, switches to G54, and then it will move to the end of my travel. 00 is now in the center of the vise for me. And the G31 will get skipped once the probe gets triggered. And then it will record the position of the X here. And then it will move to 00 on the table, and that's it. We can look up once it triggers, once we get to the triggering part, we can look up this variable in the system's parameters here, and you see the position that it triggered at. Let's watch the program. It will move to the edge over there, and then now it will fail the trigger because it's 0, and we told it that 0 means it's triggered. So that means it will skip this G31 and move directly past to the X0Y0. It will also record the position, so we should see a position very close to where it starts, the motion there. I have an M1 here, optional stop, just to stop so we can see the position. Let's go. It moves to the corner, it waits for us to check the position. So position is 12:03:17 right now on the X. This is the only one we record. We press play, it will fail, move straight at 0. We move to parameters at 12:03. This is the position it recorded. So it was just there, right? Let's continue, start from the beginning here. Let's plug the probe. And then we're just gonna tap a little bit and see what it does. So we start, we have the optional stop here for the position is 12. We move, let's see the position, 10, 9, 8, 7, we trigger it, boom, moved right over. And now, 6 to 9, where we triggered it. Sweet. And now, when the probe triggers, this LED turns on. Okay, I should probably mention that the probe I'm trying is a Centroid KP3 probe. Not expensive, it's not any show prices, but it works pretty good. So, now what's left is to write some macros to actually do the probing cycles for different strategies. Enjoy, have fun, and thanks for watching.